Mag again on with another bit of truth. Now today we go take a breakdown to this Gypsy Rose that they got for the masses right here with a fake Hollywood story they put on. We're gonna talk about it a little bit because a lot of people who are already awake see this already for what it is. That is just another Hollywood clip again for the dumb masses. Make TV shows and movies and everything and also make a star, a hero out of this fake shit right here. Now, by the way, this Gypsy Rose right here, 33 in numerology. No coincidence. We're going to get into this story right here and see what they're talking about. Make it run.
Exclusive with Gypsy Rose Blanchard in her first interview after leaving prison for her role.
And pay attention right here. They're showing you that this right here is a mom right here. And it's just a character. The whole thing is fake shit for the dumb masses. So yes, that's the mom right there who tricking this girl or tricking the world that this one have supposedly be some kind of cancer or some kind of, disorder, and keep this one right here under wraps and everything, and then it end up killing the mom. Pay attention. Perfect Hollywood damn script for the dumb masses. Listen.
Her mother, she said, now in 2020 anchor Deborah Roberts. Good morning, Deborah.
Look at them right there, people. This is what they show you for the supposedly Gypsy Rose with all these medal in the mouth and everything. Look retarded. That's the picture they paint right here to give you this fake story. Hollywood shit.
Good morning, George. Her dramatic life of tragedy and survival has just captivated so many.
Captivated so many. Take a look at this man in a drag right there on screen with the wooden head holding the 666 right there and the hand sign come to fool you. You see the neck? Look under the neck. Is that a woman? You better wake your dumb ass up. This is fake shit they bring you. All fakers gonna bring it
Especially
to you.
Gen Zers in a way that very few have. Gypsy Rose Blanchard, who helped kill her mother to escape a life of suffering and abuse, has been the subject of countless media stories and a Hollywood series.
Bam. Countless media and Hollywood series. You better wake up. It's all made up. Fake it for the dumb masses. And I always tell you this. The people just, they hunger for these stories. They hunger for these stories that, make them feel certain kind of way inside. And that's exactly why they bring it to you. And why they do that, of course, they're taking data on your reaction and everything. Watch this right here.
Well, now she's a free woman, and she's telling her own story.
Pay attention here.
I share my story
Listen.
to be a cautionary tale so that the next person that might be in a situation like mine, they don't.
Take a look at this person as it read the script and count words. All fake shit for the masses. You're doing it so somebody that actually in that type of position, they won't take the same reaction or take the same action as you. Get out of here. This is bullshit. And why somebody who murdered their mom, kill their mom under any circumstances already in the street? Huh? I know people that never kill nobody and they in prison for life. Life after life after life. They can never see the fucking road again, see the street, see the light of day again. And they didn't kill nobody. So what is this right here, people? How much years this one spent in jail? In prison? 8 years? Pay attention to this fake.
Take the route that I did.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard is finally tasting the freedom she's long dreamed of.
Wow.
Tell me about the day you stepped out from behind the prison walls.
You don't realize how...
Never been to no prison, people. It's just a show. Take a look at this person right here. Go to prison when he look retarded and he come out looking better. Is that a joke? You better wake your ass up. I guess they treat you and everything in prison and make you look this way after you go in looking way different. Pay attention here. Look.
Much you're restricted in prison. I felt like I was in a black and white world and I just stepped into Technicolor.
Black and white world? Called in Freemasonry?
It was amazing.
People. Her world shifting after spending nearly 9 years in prison.
Nearly 9 years, people. Not even 10 years for killing your mother. You believe it, people? I guess the court sided with her because she was being tricked that she have cancer. It's bullshit. Listen.
Plot the murder of her own mother. Gypsy, a victim of her.
Take a look at these people. Still got these medal in the mouth today. Just to show you that it's the same person. It's a hoax, people. Watch. Pay attention.
Other psychological disorder, commonly known as Munchausen syndrome by proxy.
Oh, go back.
Gypsy, a victim of her mother's psychological disorder, commonly known as Munchausen syndrome by proxy, in which parents seek sympathy through the exaggerated or made-up illnesses of their children.
Wow, they have a name, people. They diagnose them peoples. The one that tell lie about their youth sick. Is that a joke? Ow, unbelievable dumb shit they bring you on TV. Pay attention. They have all these footage to show you now. Listen.
Since childhood, Gypsy's mother, Dee Dee, portrayed her daughter as frail, disabled, suffering from multiple illnesses, including leukemia and
First of all, no mom diagnosed the youth. So how did they come to all of these conclusions, people? You have a specific sickness that you said the youth have. How would you come up with this sickness if the doctor didn't involve? Hospital didn't involve. How did they believe you? This is real, people? Wow. Unbelievable. Listen.
Dystrophy, subjecting the girl to life in a wheelchair, a feeding tube.
Wow. And get all of these things right here in the house? Where did they get all these machines from? Where they get all these things from that they put in, plugging them into? Where did they get all these things from, people? The hospitals and them? Huh? Listen.
Unnecessary surgeries.
Who doing the surgery? Unnecessary surgery. This is the dumbest story in the world, people. Okay, let me just put my foot down right now. If you believe in this story of the Gypsy Rose Blanchard, you're 100% stupid. It's that simple. So listen, people, the mom is the culprit that lie about the sickness and they're going to get these surgeries. Where? From who? Who doing the surgeries? Who doing the diagnosing? Stop it, man. Nobody that dumb in the world to believe this shit right here.
Subjecting the girl to life in a wheelchair, a feeding tube, and unnecessary surgeries.
From who?
Even having some of her teeth removed.
Even have some of her teeth removed. Who removed the teeth? Who is doing these things? Half the mom just lying about the sickness. The doctors doing the surgery and they don't diagnose them? That never happened, people. That never happened in your whole life. It's hard for you to go to a tradesman and say, hey, I got my own equipment. Just come and put in your labor. Most of them won't do it. And you're telling me that in this type of case they do that? Like, okay, I already got the diagnosis out the way. Just treat her. I already know what's wrong with her. Just do the operation. Is that real, people? Who pull out the teeth? Wow, unbelievable. You have to listen. And then you realize that all of these things they give you is fake. As you could see, plaid clothing, all of them is fake on the masses. This is a fake story they made up for TV. They give you all of these things right here 8 years ago, and then bam, they're ready for the damn show.
It was all a lie.
Everything
when you look
is a
at
lie.
these pictures
Everything
now
is a damn lie.
Of Gypsy Rose.
It's fakery. That's why she mentioned the picture of Gypsy Rose, even though she's supposed to be talking to the person right there. Because it is a fake shit. Who knows if that's the same character on the photo? And I told you already, it's just Hollywood. They can make anything appear to what they want it to be. And the masses will believe it, even though they already know Hollywood got that capability.
Think now.
Wow.
I don't even associate with that little girl anymore.
Do you recognize her?
No, of course
I don't.
not.
Like, I know that it's me, but
I know that it's me. As you could see, the same thing in the mouth, shining from the side. It looked like it was more when it was younger, but the teeth still missing. 100% fake shit for the dumb masses.
At the same time, that isn't me anymore.
Of course,
your mom has been portrayed as a monster.
I don't believe my mother was a monster. She had a lot of demons herself that she was struggling with. I didn't want her dead. I just herself that she was struggling with. I didn't want her dead. I just wanted out of my situation.
I didn't want her dead. I just wanted out of my situation. And don't worry about it. It's supposed to be team up with somebody else to kill the mom. Listen.
That was the only way out.
In 2015, Gypsy says...
Let's see what's on the damn house. You see that? That's no coincidence, people. 211 number 3. 0 don't count in numerology. That's 33 coding right there in plain sight. Look.
She reached a breaking point and plotted with a boyfriend she met online, Nicholas Godejohn, to
Listen,
kill
people.
her mother.
So pay attention to this story or it take a drastic turn. You have a retarded girl supposedly with all these complications, in wheelchair bound and all that, have all these machinery hook up to her, and bam, she have a boyfriend to help plot the killing. Do you believe that, people? How did they supposedly bound, wheelchair bound, doing all these things, and the mom have full control of her? How did she get with this boyfriend right here? It's a hoax, people. Just a story.
She
Hollywood
reached a breaking point and plotted with a boyfriend she met online.
After you reach the breaking point, then you meet the boyfriend online. Get out of here. This is bullcrap for the masses. I guess the mom ain't that strict. The mom ain't that tied on that supposedly gypsy character, because he let it go online and have a boyfriend long enough and strong enough for them to plot to kill her. It's crap.
Godejohn to kill her mother.
Look at this.
Gypsy would later plead guilty to second-degree murder. Godejohn was convicted of carrying out the stabbing death and sentenced to life in prison.
Wow. And don't worry about it, people. Most of the time, the organizer, the supposedly killing, gonna get the more time. Remember, the man don't connect it to the Blanche mom. You remember that? Okay, so why would the boyfriend supposedly get more time when it's the woman supposedly that Rose character wanted the mom dead? Listen.
Possibility of parole.
Wow, look at that, people. They show you that star right there. Wow, unbelievable. These people wicked right here. Pay attention.
Is it fair that he is incarcerated for life?
Listen.
For killing your mom and you're out?
And you out.
Well, I'm sure that we both have a lot of
Listen to the
regrets.
voice.
All I can really say is that I did my time. He's doing his...
No, people. No. You don't get 8 years for murdering your mom. What's wrong, people? This is bullshit. 100% crap. All the story that they built up, people, to give you this. And they tell you this person have 5 million or so or 10 million subscriber or followers on Instagram. That's why this one tell you that it followed and loved by the Gen Zs of this world, the new generation. You got it? You better wake up. All fake shit, all design.
Time for his
TV
part.
show.
And I wish him well on his journey.
During her prison stay, public fascination with Gypsy
people.
Exploded. Her
Yeah,
story...
that people, public fascination of Gypsy exploded. Just like the supposedly, killers that they give you when they're married in jail, all these craze going on about them and everybody want them. All fakers. All of them is fake, people. You remember the Jody Harris? You have to understand, they all show for TV 100%, and it's not even believable.
Portrayed in multiple documentaries and a drama series.
They already have multiple documentary and even a drama series. It's just perfect for TV. It was made up for TV. The whole thing. Fakery.
I'm so trapped. And I can't tell anyone.
Gypsy now sharing unscripted personal details about her past in
Unscripted details? What do you mean unscripted details? What does that mean? There's no details that's scripted, B. Wow.
Lifetime docuseries, The Prison Confessions of Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
You
say that you were addicted to painkillers.
Listen.
How serious was this addiction?
Wow.
This is really hard to talk about because it took me down a really dark path.
Wow. Wow.
But I felt like it was my only way to cope for a time.
So when you made this decision
You was on pill.
to take part in the killing of your mom, were you high?
Listen.
Yes, I was.
Wow.
And
There you go, people. She was high on pain medication when she killed her mom. As a matter of fact, she was addicted to it. Wow. Listen.
Blame that for your decision?
No. I don't blame drugs. I don't blame anything.
Look, people.
I don't make excuses.
And now?
And now I'm sober. Now I haven't used in 4 years.
You haven't used in 4 years. You're in prison for 8. Wow. Unbelievable. I don't get it, man. Wow. Listen.
And I don't feel the need to. Hey everyone, this
Look,
is
people,
Gypsy.
and listen to the voice about Gypsy. Who named their kid Gypsy? You better wake your ass up. It's fake shit. 100%. This is a fake character. You hear the voice? Wow. Unbelievable.
I'm finally free.
You're finally free. Look, people.
Hey everyone.
You just come out of prison. That's it right there. Fresh from prison. It's free. Hi, everyone. I'm free. Who is you talking to? If you just come from prison. Listen.
This is Gypsy.
This
I'm
is
finally
Gypsy.
free.
Finally free.
Her journey sparking a cult-like following online.
Take a look, people. Cult-like following. There you go. 6.5 million right there. Take a look.
Do you feel any conflict with that? You've got fame?
You got fame. Listen.
Even though you participated in a murder?
Listen.
Of course I feel conflicted. Fame is not what I'm looking for.
Really?
I always said I think I'm infamous.
Infamous.
And then I came out famous.
You've had shots of your selfie out of it?
Take a look, people. Got shots of the selfie when it just came out. Pay attention, people. Fresh from prison. That's what they look like. Wow. Unbelievable. Fake shit.
You've commented on your love life.
Look, they're
Are you
laughing.
enjoying the attention?
Honestly, I'm a very shy person. I don't think that I'm doing anything that anybody else wouldn't do. I'm being myself.
Ryan Anderson, her new husband who wrote Gypsy in prison, was waiting outside the prison doors after...
There you go, people. He was the one who was writing her in prison. Fascinated with her because she killed her mom. Again, this is what they show you with these fake criminals they bring to the masses.
Wife's release.
Oh, I missed you.
Yes, and look,
I
people,
miss you too.
dash camera recording the whole thing when he pick her up from prison. I guess this is the footage while he drive her home. Pay attention.
But
here.
you're really together,
They're really
physically
together.
for the first time.
Look at them people.
Yes.
Pay
We call it
attention.
newly together
Wow.
with.
What are your
Wow, they full of shit on the masses, passing off this fake story as real.
plans? Do you want to have children?
We've talked about starting a family. We just don't
Of
know when
course.
at this point. Our lives are pretty hectic right now.
So this is your happily ever after, the gal who liked being a princess.
It is.
Wow.
Yeah. I had to kiss a couple frogs to get to this one.
Wow, there you go, people. They're pushing that Disney shit. Yes, they kiss a couple frog to get to this one right here. You see that? Wow, what a joke for the masses. Move.
Elizabeth
a
Smart had
listen.
reached out to me.
He mentioned Elizabeth Smart, another fake story that make it big on the masses. All for TV, people. I always tell you they're gonna shout out to another hoax if you listen good. Pay attention.
And I sent her a DM back, and I just said, I told her how much of an inspiration she is to me.
Of
So
course, she's an inspiration. Pay attention here, people. Elizabeth Smart, the one that they kidnapped from their home, supposedly, and surfaced back after she grown. That's the one that basically, give her some influence, I guess. Listen.
that's been pretty amazing. She told me that she had been wanting to reach out for a long time.
They wanted to reach
And she
out to
feels
you.
like my story can help a lot of people.
Yes.
If I ever need to talk to her,
Of
she
course, your story can help a lot of people by you murdering your mom, you and your boyfriend, supposedly. Of course, they can learn from you.
would be
Listen.
more than happy to chat with me.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard, thank you for taking time out of your very busy day and press schedule to meet with E! Online. It's very good to be with you, especially with the circumstances. I want to ask you, I know that you are just days off of this word freedom. What was the very first thing that you did when you did leave prison, Gypsy?
The very first thing I did was catch up on a good night's sleep because I was actually released at like 3:30 in the morning.
Bam. Coding for 33. Right there. Not a coincidence. I'm wondering, is that a screen or a mirror? What is that on the side? Showing the people, showing them in the background. Right there. What is that? That look like a mirror, but I guess it's a screen showing them on the side. What a dumb shit.
So I got a good night's sleep, and after that, I just had a little get together with me and my family.
Who is your
and
family?
we just had a nice little gathering, and it was good to see everyone.
When you think of purchases, what was one of the first purchases that you made?
Actually, I bought a pair of shoes because the shoes that I had sent to me in like this little box so I could leave the prison in, the boots that my stepmom did not fit. And so those are the only shoes I had, so we had to go shoe shopping for a second.
Wow.
I want to know, and many others, your bucket list. You were in prison for quite some time, since you were 23 years old and you're now 30.
Listen, people. Go back again. Listen.
Your bucket list. You were in prison for quite some time, since you were 23 years old and you're now 32 years old. What is
all Freemason coding, people? From 23 and now 32. Same coding. Unbelievable. Listen.
Your bucket list to do now that you do have your freedom?
Yeah, bucket list.
Well, I do have a pretty extensive bucket list. Everything ranging from the simple stuff to go shopping at the mall to traveling. You know, I really want to see the world, and I know that's going to take some time, but all of that stuff is definitely on my bucket list. Just living life and enjoying what the world has to offer.
And so much has changed since you went to prison. How do you feel about this digital world? I mean, is it overwhelming for you?
It is. I got to try an Oculus for the first time, and I'm like, wow, I'm in Ready Player One right now.
Wow, there you go, people. Already start influencing the masses. Remember, he got over 7 million supposedly followers on Instagram, or close to 7 million. This is how they do it right here. Yes, Ready Player One. The world is just a fake shit. 100%. Everything they give you is just an illusion. Bam.
So, Gypsy Rose Blanchard made worldwide headlines when she was convicted of orchestrating.
As you could see this sodomite right here with his stiff face. You see the orange hair for Freemasonry? Pay attention. All of them publicizing this dumb shit. That's how you get people to flame us and blow up. Every one of them have something to say about this story. That's how they put it on. And the masses never get it. It's a commercial for that supposedly Gypsy character. Put it on the scene. Listen.
Her mother's murder in 2015, claiming that she did it to escape a lifetime of relentless child abuse.
What a damn
now,
joke.
for the first time, she's telling her story in her.
They never said the mom was beating her or nothing, people. The mom just tricking people that she's sick. Even the doctors to do operation on her, surgery and all. This is the dumbest shit in the world.
Words in the new documentary series, The Prison Confessions of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Take a look.
I remember my mom said, happy endings are not just...
Listen this right here, people. Pay attention to this fakery. I already told you it's not real. Got the mic on and everything. So back then, when the mom was tricking the world, they was on TV. Nobody understand. It was on TV, people. There go the TV mic right there. So there you go, people. The mom was tricking the whole wide world on TV with this character. What did I tell you? It's a setup shit from day one to give you this big frenzy over this fakery. Do you got it? That's how they brush it up from day one, from 8 years ago. That's what they do. They set it up and now it's on the surface. Do you get it? All of it is a fake shit. The mom tricking the peoples and even bring the daughter on TV, people.
Fairy tales, they're real. In fairy tales, they're real.
You hear that? And telling the masses fairy tales are real. Just like he tell you, gotta kiss a lot of frogs to get to that fat man that's supposed to be married to her in prison. What a dumb shit for the masses. The story itself should be put in a trash can and burned.
My mother controlled everything I did.
Yes,
I was
so
forced
what?
to use a wheelchair.
Everybody control their youths. That's what they're supposed to do. Take control of the youth. So I don't know why you're saying the mom got full control of you. Look at this right here. Even wearing lipstick, wig and everything. What is this? This is a damn joke for the masses. Give you a dog and bound you to a wheelchair. It's a fucking fake shit.
She started telling people that I had cancer.
She started telling people, that's it. Telling people that you have cancer. What a damn joke. Like I tell you, people, perfect script for a TV show or a movie.
True. There was also a lot of emotional and physical abuse.
Like what?
I started to feel like it
Like
was
what? As
either
you could see, orange hat on. They're just faking they down massive.
her or me.
And look, people. Look, this was the interview from her in prison. Like I say, people, only fakers get interviewed in prison. Only fakers, they believe in that much to give an interview on TV while they commit murder. Only a plant object, they give an interview after they murder their parents or murder their mom. Only something made up. Nothing is real about it.
Dee Dee Blanchard's death was violent.
Or me.
Death was violent. Listen.
Dee Dee Blanchard's death was violent.
21 coding.
That's when I heard her calling my name. Gypsy, help.
Look, people, and he can never cry a lick of tears like every faker that they bring. So you blow up this character, you put it on as a big old star in front of the masses, and he can't even fake the masses crying. He can't do it. He only can pretend, but he can't cry. Look, no tears.
Her daughter, Gypsy Blanchard, and her boyfriend are now jailed on first-degree murder.
Yes.
I played a part in asking him to commit the murder.
Bam! What did I tell you, people? Go back and check any real crime in life where somebody asks somebody to kill somebody and tell me who get the most time in prison. The person who do the asking and not the person who actually do the killing. You have to remember that. That's the reason why they tell you a man sit at home, orchestrate a crime, call up one of his supposedly people, pay him to kill somebody. They get more time than the person who actually do the killing. But in this case right here, the person who do the killing get life in prison, and the person who orchestrated it, who want the person dead, who put the person to death basically, that person get 8 years in prison. You believe it, people? And come back and be a star dancing around on TV. You so kidding yet? Okay, you believe me. It's a 100% hoax. And like I mentioned, like the start of the video, I said it. Only dumb people gonna believe this story. The mom telling people she have cancer, and then all the operations and everything come in place. How did that happen? Listen, again.
That is why I'm in prison. I've had 6 years to feel those emotions.
Look at this right here. All a show of people. As you could see them show you that
There's
with the code of
things
silence.
that I've kept so private. The reason why I want to talk about it now is because I want to be free of all of these disturbing secrets.
Please welcome Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
What a damn joke, people. And there you go. And of course, you have to welcome it on this show right here, people. Because they actually putting it on you. As you could see the V. That's an upside down pyramid right there in plain sight with this fake show they call it you. Look at this.
Welcome to the show. Nice to have you here. So, you were released from prison just a week ago.
Yes,
Just a week
that is
ago,
correct.
people.
I mean,
wow, just a week ago, people. She just released from prison just a week ago and have about 20 interviews already with all TV characters. Why you believe it? Because your brain is soup. Look at the neck. And this person right here, look at that neck, people. The neck is bigger than the head. Where do you see that in real life? A woman got that damn neck. Move.
Just, like yesterday.
Right.
You served 8 years of a 10-year
8 years of 10
sentence.
years. Wow.
Number one, how are you doing? Number two, you say that prison changed you. How did that happen? Tell us
Prison
about it.
changed
Well, I'm
everybody.
doing
Look.
great. I'm in New York City for the first time.
Wow.
I know I'm enjoying my freedom. I'm taking it day by day. It feels really, really nice to be out in the free world.
How
Out in
did
the
prison
free
change you?
world.
Prison.
You get a driver's license and everything already? Wow, unbelievable. I guess you just fit right in as soon as you come out of prison. You want interviews and all. What a dumb shit for the masses.
Prison was actually very helpful for me. I always say that if I didn't go to prison, I don't think that I would have acclimated to the outside world as easily as I have now.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it
So
gave
your life was less the world than prison. You said you were more free.
What
I
a
said
damn
the
joke.
freest you'd
Yes, I
ever felt
was,
was the
yes.
Yes,
first.
you was more freer in prison than when you was in the street, when your mama have control of you. That's exactly what it's saying. Listen.
Day you were in prison, which tells you a little bit about
Yes, it tell you.
the mindset. But Gypsy Rose, you suffered for years as a victim of Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Your mother, Dee Dee, tricked everyone, doctors, your family.
How could they trick doctors, you dumb fuck? How could they trick the doctors? The doctors is the one who doing the fucking diagnosis. What a dumb shit for the fucking people here. I don't care. You go there and you're diagnosing the youth. Remember, the mom ain't gonna be the only one telling the doctor what's going on with them, and the youth gonna be sitting right there. So what you trying to tell me? The mom telling the doctor, hey, she having these things and these things happening to her, and she's sitting right there. The doctor gonna ask her as well, how do you feel? What happened? All of these things, if doctor got to diagnose that person before they do any kind of fucking operation. Ain't nobody stupid. But they trick doctors. Oh, you trick the doctors. Get out of here.
The community into believing you were chronically ill when in fact you were perfectly healthy.
Get out of here.
She claimed you had leukemia.
So the doctor couldn't tell? And how could she just claim you have leukemia? How could she claim that you have leukemia? How could she just claim that, people? How could they claim that? The mom just claim you have leukemia and she don't get the diagnosis from a doctor? Who believed that then? Tell me who believed it. The doctor themselves?
Muscular dystrophy forced you to shave your head, use a wheelchair, insert a feeding tube.
They forced you to shave your head. She forced you to shave your head, as you could see the saint right there, St. John's, all quoting for Satan. That's what they do.
Mindset under your mother's control.
This is fake shit,
you know, my mindset was very submissive. I always wanted to please my mom. I grew up as a people pleaser, and that's something that I've actually worked really hard to change over the last couple of years. But I just never wanted to risk disappointing her or
that's the reason why you kill her. Okay.
Making her mad.
Well, she also toyed with your emotions
Very
as she would favor the cat.
Yes, there was a lot of manipulation.
Of course, they know, people. They know the story more than her, supposedly. It's a fake shit. Like I say, they bring it here to convince you that it actually happened. With those supposedly people around the panel, in this panel right here, co-hosting the whole thing. Listen.
Tactics going on to where I felt like if I did something that she didn't like, she would take away her love.
When all a child wants is love. So playing off your very existence and your instincts, she manipulated you from the day you...
One thing you have to remember, you growing up as a youth, you don't know what the hell they call love. So yes, you're not feeling for no love that's growing up as a youth. That's the dumbest thing in the world, but you're feeling for love. And now you have to love your mom even though she's doing all that shit to you. It's bullshit.
Is love. So playing off your very existence and your instincts, she manipulated you from the day you were born.
Bullshit.
But how do you think she was able... You had your most painful surgery was when your salivary glands in your neck were removed because your mom convinced doctors that you were drooling too much.
You hear that, people? You hear that, people? So she already know what the hell need to get done when she bring the youth to the doctor. Bring this gypsy right here to the doctor and tell them that, yes, she drooling too much, so you need to remove a part of her neck. Is that real, people? Wow, unbelievable. So the doctor basically convinced that if you move that thing off the person's neck, or that gypsy neck, then the problem will solve of him drooling. Right? Wow. Unbelievable, people. What I'm saying is unbelievable. It's unbelievable that people believe it. And I already know a lot of people believe it. Why you think they would have so much followers on Instagram, even though it's the same people put them on Instagram? That's how they do it. Let's listen some more.
When in fact she had put something on your gums to numb you and you were drooling.
Oh my God. Wow. Unbelievable, people. This is unbelievable. They put some numbing substance in her mouth so she drool. I guess she drool at the time when she at the doctor. So the doctor convinced that he need to take something out of her neck to stop her from drooling. Why did the mom do that? Huh? Okay, go back. Listen.
Your neck were removed because your mom convinced doctors that you were drooling too much?
Yes.
When in fact she had put something on your gums to numb you and you were drooling?
Listen, people. Listen, they know the story. It's a fake shit, people. Yes, so the mag only here to, let you aware of your IQ. That's it. Let you aware that you got something called an IQ. You got something senses. You have discernment and all that. It's time you put them to use whenever these shit pop up. And I always go mention, in order for you to analyze any damn thing, you have to use your senses at its full capacity. All your senses gotta be up and running for you to process any damn thing. They teach you in this world for you to just take in what they give you and don't use no more sense. You listen? That's the sense. You get the words in and that's it. Don't use nothing else to trying to break it down or, pick it apart or trying to find what's going on with it, the bottom line. They teach you to not use your senses. And that's the reason why they sell these stories and people buy it. You have to understand the whole thing is a hoax. Let's listen, a couple more minutes of it before we end it, because it could be some more eye-opener in there. Listen.
Oh, did she convince doctors to do these things?
Listen. Oh.
I just don't understand it myself, and that's something
Go
that...
back. Yeah. They know we was going to ask this question because we smart. So they prepare it. Let's listen.
I just don't understand it myself, and that's something that it's going to be hard to understand going forward.
Yes, it's going to be hard to understand going forward. How did the doctor buy the lies and even performing surgeries? How would the doctor buy lies and start doing surgeries on people? That don't work, people. That's a no-no. A surgery, a doctor better know what's wrong with you, not because the mom said something. No, people, the doctor have to go in there and find the problem why your mouth leak. Okay, so why would the doctor say, hey, why would the mom come and say, you need to take out this specific bone out of her neck because she's drooling? And the doctor say, you know what? You're right. If we take out that bone, that will stop her drooling. It's a lie, people. Come on now.
Because I have to live with those things now. I have to live with the scars on my body and look in the mirror.
Where is the scars, man? Where is the scars? They show you all of these things and all these surgery. Where is the scar? You look clean just like the Hollywood people. What's wrong here, people? Wow.
Know where that came from. And so it's not only a emotional trauma, but it's a physical trauma.
But your mom had an experience as a health professional, right?
She did. She was in nursing school when she was younger, yes.
She was a nurse in school when she was younger. This is a school.
Your mom had an experience as a health professional, right?
She did. She was in nursing school when she was younger, yes.
Okay, she was in nursing school when she was younger. I guess they're trying to pretty it up for you people to explain how did the doctor buy these fuckery that the mom come up with and start operating on the baby. It makes no sense, people. They can't explain it. Even if they tell you that supposedly mom was a doctor herself, it don't believable. It's not believable. It still sound fake. Wow.
Does not a doctor make, nor should she have ever done the thing she did.
Yeah. And my understanding also is that you lived in Louisiana and then moved, and when doctors asked for your medical records, she said that they were lost in Hurricane Katrina.
Wow.
Exactly.
They got so many alleys to this story, people. And all of them is a part of it. Every one of them got a part, co-host to bring to you right here. All of them is involved in this fake shit, people. Nothing about it real. Yes, so she would say the medical records is lost in Hurricane Katrina, but guess what? All them things back then, 2006, basically. Of course they have computer files. Yeah, so you don't have to walk around with no damn paperwork to show nothing. What's wrong with you? Of course, it's in the medical records. Not on paper, but it's in the medical data. I would think. Okay, so you can't just pop up and talk about the medical records wash away in Katrina. It's stupid shit. 100%
Exactly.
in. Exactly.
And I think you're very brave for being here.
Thank you.
Wow, you're very brave for being here. After you kill your mom, you're very brave to be on TV, get an interview 5 days later. The whole thing, 100% hoax. And in real life, if they never give you this shit in Hollywood and real life come around, you wouldn't buy it. But once they show it and that tell lie vision. You're gonna believe it. I already told you. The only way you can tell lie to your vision, watching a screen, because you actually seen something that's not believable, but you have it in your mind that seeing is believing. So you believe anything you see on screen, something that they put together to manipulate. That's all it is. It show you things that's not there. That's why it's a screen and not real life. Get that to your head. Nothing that they give you is real in this illusion world, the matrix that we in. Another mag bam. Appreciate all my, my peoples on my podcast, man. Supporting the mag and all the patron supporters. Always much respect. I'm always on the run too.